Okay, welcome back to Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is still Taco Bowler, and we have our first Imperial incident. They are telling us about the event of the Shadow Kingdom, where among possible options they went with the Emperor must decide, summon the Diet as their choice of action. While the Kingdom of Italy is still formally part of the Holy Roman Empire, it has in many ways turned into a shadow kingdom, with the Italian states acting independently of the Emperor. The failure of successive emperors to restore imperial authority in the region has also left large areas under the control of states that outright reject imperial authority. By now, the question for many Italian states is why they should allow the Emperor any authority over their lands at all. Okay, so I think that we have to go here, and we get to vote. The Imperial Die is here. The incident, the Shadow Kingdom, is currently active. The Emperor's choice of action on this incident will come into effect. It's time to abandon Italy is here. Austria would lose 10 prestige and you lose 20 imperial authority. Italian nations that have been reined in will remain in the empire. Italian nations that have not been reined in will leave the empire. So that's a change. Originally it was, kind of like everything there. Electors' support is there, so a lot of people do not want that, and the Emperor actually favors abandoning Italy. We must rein in the Italians, though. If picked, the imperial authority will change by negative at 111, and we have all of these. I would really like to rein in the Italians. I don't know if choosing against the Emperor changes my status, but I would like to vote over here. So we just click, and that's a vote. And presumably we can switch our vote. Yes, we can. And that's all we can do as non-Emperor. And we'll see what happens with that. I don't know. Let's look and see real quick. Oh, total yearly change of opinion. That's nice. So yeah, nothing's there right now for that. Ongoing Imperial incident. You have until August 28th of 1461 to cast your vote. Okay. So that's all ready to go. Now, what is it? I cannot even vassalize you. Why could I not vassalize you? The war score would be crazy high to begin with. So, we're going to transfer trade power because I think they're in Wien. Let me go ahead and check that first. Yeah, they're in Wien, whatever stuff. They actually have a level 2 trade power. So, if we do that, suddenly our trade power will go up. We can transfer more over. It will be just fine. We're already doing that, so we can do that just fine. So let's farm some more prestige from you, and this will be great. And we now have an exiled army, which means we can kind of just gingerly march that army right on through. Now let's go ahead and see if someone will be willing to give us military access so that, okay, they can get through Austria, so we don't need to worry about that. And we'll go ahead and move you over there too. And I do think that we don't need 9 troops anymore. So let's lower ourselves to 8. 8 is enough to deal with those rebels. And that will get us some money again. And my goal will be to actually take everything. But I can't. It's too much. I could vassalize, probably, then. I could vassalize, I'm not sure. The coalition would crush me. That's not even a thing. I would like to humiliate, but it is what it is. And I own their cores. My problem is that if I don't take burn in this war, what's going to happen is that Savoy is going to take burn or something like that. I just know that's going to happen. Or they're going to become a free city, likely. So, like, this would work. Take some money from them. It's just a matter of taking burn to make this happen. I like the idea. Where are your actual cores? Like, Switzerland's over here. Yeah, so we, all of us are cores. Half cores should only be minus 20 no matter how many cores I have. They are going to not like us a lot. But I think it's going to be survivable. I think we just have to... If we take this on, like, December 31st... It'd be a lot more comfortable if it was at, like, exactly 50 or something like that. Hey, here we go. We're getting supply shortages. And they have new rebels. That's interesting. I think that the rebels are gone over here. I'm going to hope that, and I'm going to lower myself back to 7, although we're going to be at 8. No, we're going to be at least 8 after this war. So we'll keep it. One problem is that I don't actually have a clue, because I don't have any aggressive expansion, how much it goes down at the moment. We are going to keep the guy. To see if it goes down like 3 or 2. We need the Republican tradition, so even though inflation is really bad, it is what it is. Alright, so we have, it is time to abandon Italy. That has happened. Italian nations within the HRE that have been reigned in will remain in the Empire. Those that have not will leave. Let's take a look at the Imperial map now. That means it's only Ferrara, Mantua, Lucca, and Siena that stayed. Savoy and Milan are now out of the HRE. Okay. I don't think we have much choice. We need to vassalize. And then... we have to just start working on them. Their liberty desire is going to be big, so we need the truce to be as big as possible. It's 49 aggressive expansion, so we're not going to be expanding much anywhere, but that's fine. I wasn't planning to. I don't think we have a choice. But one thing we can do before we peace out is let's go to their screen and let's see who their rivals are. Milan, Savoy, and me. Okay, so we're going to send a scornful insult to Savoy. Now, this shouldn't do anything to our power projection, but it will make their enemies like us more, and that includes Switzerland. So we're going to send a scornful insult to Savoy. I'm obviously not going to scornfully insult Milan or myself, but that's at least something. Scornfully insulted enemy plus 25. Hopefully they don't want my provinces, because that would be bad, but we're going to just kind of hit that here. Swiss noble rebels have popped up. So Switzerland's liberty desire is at 80. And it will go up at 6.6 per year. Not terrible. So let us go back to our capital. Thank you, Württemberg. And we are going to, as soon as we can, March 11th, we will do this. Now, we have too many diplomatic relations. Trier, Württemberg, Milan. I think that Württemberg is probably Trier. We're going to dissolve this alliance. It was very nice to be with you, but you are the least valid for me. Alright, so I have lost a valid rival, which isn't great. They are still allied to Austria. We have high income. Alright. And I can build that church. That is not worth it at all. So yeah, we'll build a church. And we have a new rival we need to get. Augsburg looks like a very good opportunity. And then probably Savoy. What is Savoy's friends here? Milan. They're allied to Milan? What are you doing, Milan? I don't need to rival anyone else. Munich. Munich, look at you. Okay. So our rivals are Mimogen and Augsburg. And what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go ahead and declare on Mimogen whilst I am standing right here. I think that is a good idea. We're going to declare. I can't call it... Oh, Austria. You're a free city. Okay. My goodness, kind of hug-boxed in. Well, let's at least build a spy network on these guys. And it looks like we're needing to start working toward some of this stuff, because we need to fix some of that. And let's see. State maintenance is high. We can stop this. That's fine. And that's going to make us make money. I like making money. We're going to shift consolidate, and yeah, we have plenty of room for troops, and we do need to get that third rival. Oh, perfect. we are going to debase currency. We're going to execute the bailiff. And we have no corruption. We have a lot more money. Well, by a lot, I mean 1 loan. Alright, so we have a costly trade embargo here. Let's fix that. And I do want to talk to Memmingen in a day. And I will scornfully insult you. And that should get us power protection. It will. And then in a day, let me send a regular insult to you. And that puts us at 75 power protection, which is very, very, very nice. And then, let's see. Oh, Constance. Yes, perfect. All right. So it's Austria and Memmingen. Memmingen is, of course, that free city. Austria would join, and they're really joining. So that's not great. I have 42, so I think we'll be okay. Do you have debt? You do not have debt. They do have debt, we just can't pay it all. Okay. Wow, does that not affect Liberty Desire? That's nice. Block settlement growth. Is that the colony thing? Nice. You can do it. That's fine. And eventually I would like to divert trade. That would be a very nice thing to be doing. We will eventually want you to siege. That's what I always want my rival or my vassals to be doing. And we don't have the money to do that yet, so let us to do an advisor yet. And we're just going to chill out here. Now, one thing that we do have here is Savoy is allied to Milan, Lucca, and Brezons. That was something that could have happened. And I do think that is not going to be a thing that I wish to do. Austria will hate me. Please don't hate me too much. So I do know that that is 14 unrest here. Where are we looking at? A 9 is what is going to wind up being the case. It is what it is. I can embrace an institution. How far away are we here? 34, 34. And it's going up by 2. And we are 4 years away. I'm just going to wait. I think I can get it for free when it matters. Your free city. Lose your free city. I do think that this is qualifying to me as a good start. For sure. Austria's kind of, hemming me in. That's not great. But I think it's a good start. We'll be Switzerland in 10 years or so. And we will then be able to have a Reconquest CB on Savoy. On all of this stuff should still be Switzerland. Right? That should still be us. And we can try and get all that. And it will be wonderful. Oh, right. So let us summon the Dae. And let's see. The clergy urge us to build a temple in Ilions. The nobility want us to invest in Chur, and the burghers want us to invest in Ilions. I'm going to do the nobility. And I think I can get that immediately. There we go. We gain a whopping 354 manpower, but most importantly, the nobility is at 49, the burghers are at 51, the clergy are at 44. I think I can siege land successfully. Yep. No problem there. The clergy will tick back up. It won't be an issue. The nobility will tick back up. It won't be an issue. And we are back where we need to be. We're at 35% of land controlled. And I think we can get another thing. That's just nuts. Production efficiency. This goes up. There's no change in crown land. Do I care about the monthly diplomatic power? Not at the moment. I don't think so. We're going to grant this privilege to the estate. Maximum absolutism goes down. That's fine. We'll deal with that when push comes to shove in that day. So the burghers' equilibrium, which is currently at 42, will go up to 47. Their influence goes up, which is what it is. Oh, each die adds 5 influence. I wonder if there's still the disasters. I will check with that. But we get, importantly for right now, we get yearly inflation reduction and interest per annum. So that's nice. Although all power costs plus 5, that's not nice. That's not nice. So, yeah. This would be the burghers' equilibrium goes down, max absolutism goes down. It's just the equilibrium, though. We gain diplomatic power per month. The clergy, you know, are upset. We can gain a yearly inflation, but the Curia power cost goes up, which isn't very good. Monthly administrative power, which would be very nice. Administrative advisor cost. Missionary maintenance cost. We have a monopoly on wool. I don't have much from wool. I highly doubt. Yeah, no income from wool. Or of course we could, you know, hit the nobility up again. That stability cost modifier is big on all of those. You know what? I think this is what we need. The supremacy of the council seems to be really powerful. Strong duchies. Liberty, desire, and subjects, diplomatic relations. That's nice. I'm glad that we can do more than one thing here. But I think this is what we need. The nobility influence goes up by 5. The nobility loyal equilibrium goes up by 10. And also, you know, all of them go up by 10. We have supremacy over the council. And estates can pursue agenda at any time. So I like this idea. we'll figure out what that does, what they can pursue agenda at any time. But equilibrium is currently at 42. Equilibrium is currently at 49 and 52. That is big, 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 because I can seize more land at different times, and we can do some of these other privileges because of that. So that's really, really nice. Let's go ahead and continue on. We can fabricate our claim. Let's go ahead and fabricate that claim. And there may come a time when Austria is, Savoy's opinion, I don't care. There may come a time when Austria is not willing to defend some of these places, and it'll be great. Alright, so we have gained one, only one of them. National unrest, provincial unrest, it is way up. Is that because of one of these things? Yes, it is. Okay, we'll just go ahead and take that. We're going to take the whole idea group. That rebellion is definitely coming. But it's only at 20%. So I'm going to go ahead and drill, even though that's, another 5 to the unrest, because they're not putting down unrest. Oh, hey. You can tell, you get told how much they are. 9K, 8K. That's nice. And we gained a siege. This is going so, so well. We can't get a royal marriage with Austria because of the thing. Austria is allied to my rivals. That is interesting. I will say I am friendly to Austria. And, yeah. So this is a good game. Grand Ball in Chur. For 5.12 ducats, I can gain 10 prestige. I think that is a good trade. I will do that. Now, Memmingen is completely occupied. So my guess is that if I were to declare right now, Memmingen would be the only one here. I'm assuming that Austria is really, really big. But maybe that assumption's off. Surely Austria is just biding their time or something. Surely they just don't have a thing here. Yeah, force limit is 64. Even though they only have 30, they have force limit of 64. They can get crazy if they so desire. Milan, we'll try and make you happy. Papal State. Let's kind of do our normal thing here. Okay. So the clergy, okay. Yeah, the clergy are upset. That's why we're not getting any influence. So the agenda of the Diet has just been called. So yeah, it can be done at any time, and they have chosen to choose this time here. The clergy would like us to build a temple in Zurich. The nobility would like to see Switzerland as an integral part of the Three Leagues and resent the fact that it's not entirely our own. Well, I can't do that. The burghers would like a marketplace. Yikes. We're looking at what? So agenda will expire in 20 years. They want a marketplace in Ilions. That's not a good building. That is a terrible building. The church in Zurich is better, at least. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. That we can't bring Switzerland in by 1464. They won't be as, you know, they won't be they won't be loyal enough. So I guess we have to build in Zurich next, even though it's not the one that makes the most sense. Yeah, I'm not building spy networks right now. We'll just lose ducats. I don't want to lose ducats. Military access from Aragon, or from Ottomans. They're fighting Epirus. Aragon, Castile, and Navarra. Sure, you can walk through. I do think that I really wanted to get to here. But I do think that perhaps we need to get some money. And build that church. So we will lower maintenance until we can't because of rebels. Golden Era in Portugal. The development in our capital or any city. 11, 11, 10, and 10. Very balanced. Knowledge sharing has been terminated. That means that we can embrace for 1 ducat. Construction cost goes down. That's nice. Memmingen is no longer a valid rival. Who are valid rivals? Savoy, Munich, and Milan. I mean, obviously Munich. Memmingen. I have a need to revoke my embargo on you. And Munich, I have a need to issue an embargo to you. And I do believe that... Oh, no! Our guy died. Leading the army. But... on the better note, our construction cost goes up by 10, so yeah, we're going to be redoing him immediately. But that's a good general, 3400. So I will end it here. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe below. On the left, YouTube video. On the right, playlist, all the normal stuff. I've been Takabola Gaming, and I will see you next time.